Night arrived slowly, like it didn't want to disturb anyone. The garden cooled, and the sky deepened into soft shades of blue. The kitten lifted her head first, blinking up as tiny stars began to appear. She had seen the night before, but tonight felt different. It felt safe. Vanilla shifted closer, her calm presence steady as ever. Chocolate sighed and stretched, settling back down with a contented rumble. Waffle adjusted his position just enough to keep everyone close, tail thumping once against the grass. Mew sat upright for a moment, watching the sky like he was counting stars, then curled back in. The kitten rolled onto her side and looked at her friends, really looked at them. Not to check if they were still there, but because she wanted to remember this feeling. Togetherness. A breeze moved through the leaves, carrying the scent of flowers and earth. Somewhere nearby, crickets began their song, a gentle rhythm that felt like a lullaby. The kitten tucked her nose into warm fur and purred softly, the sound blending with the night. No one needed to speak. No one needed to move. The stars continued to brighten above them, quiet witnesses to a small family resting below. In that moment, the kitten understood something simple and beautiful. The day gave her joy, the garden gave her home, but the night gave her peace, and wrapped in fur, friendship, and starlight, they drifted together into rest, ready for whatever tomorrow might bring. The moon rose slowly above the garden, round and gentle, like it was checking in on everyone below. The kitten slept deeply now, tucked safely between warm bodies. Her paws twitched every so often, chasing something only she could see. In her dreams, the garden was brighter, flowers taller, grass softer, friends always close. Vanilla stirred slightly, adjusting just enough to keep the kitten warm. Chocolate let out a quiet sigh, the sound of complete contentment. Waffle's steady breathing filled the space between them, calm and protective. Mew opened one eye, glanced at the moonlit sky, then closed it again, satisfied that all was well. Moonlight spilled across their fur, silver and soft, turning the garden into something magical. Fireflies flickered faintly at the edge of the trees, like tiny stars that had wandered too close to the earth. The kitten shifted and pressed closer to her friends. She didn't know it, but the moon watched her smile. The night carried no fear now, no waiting, no wondering. Only rest, only trust, only dreams that felt safe enough to stay. As clouds drifted slowly past the moon, the garden breathed quietly beneath them, and wrapped in fur, friendship, and gentle light. The little family slept on, held by the night, watched over by the moon, and ready to greet a new day together. Dawn arrived quietly. The sky shifted from deep blue to soft gold, and the first light slipped gently into the garden. Birds began their morning song, careful not to wake anyone too fast. The kitten stirred first. She opened her eyes slowly and realized something that made her heart feel warm. Nothing had changed. Vanilla was still close, calm and steady. Chocolate lay stretched beside her, breathing deeply. Waffle rested nearby, alert even in sleep, ready to protect. Mew sat just a little apart, watching the sunrise like it was a secret meant only for him. The kitten stretched, paws reaching forward, tail flicking happily. She didn't rush away. She didn't look around in worry. She stayed. Vanilla blinked and lifted her head. Chocolate rolled once, claiming the warmest patch of early sun. Waffle stood and shook himself softly, then leaned down to nudge the kitten gently. Mew hopped closer, brushing his tail across her back in greeting. Morning had found them exactly as they were meant to be, together. The humans stepped into the garden quietly, carrying warmth in their smile. The kitten ran to them, then turned back, as if inviting everyone to follow. And they did. As sunlight filled the garden, the kitten sat in the middle of her friends, soaking in the day's first warmth. She didn't know what adventures would come next, but she knew this. Every morning would begin like this. With trust, with love, with family. And as the day opened fully before them, the garden welcomed another chapter, bright, gentle, and shared.